I'm thankful that you did me wrong, cause now I got it right, I promise you gon' miss me gone. I done seen it all like the first picture phone. They wishing on my downfall with the wishing bone. Now unless you been on cloud 10 or under a rock, how you heard the motherfucking word? What's good, y'all? It's yours truly again, Heartbreak Ace. If you're familiar with my content or not, hit that like, comment, subscribe. And I hate to say that, but you know, that's the only way the algorithm can get y'all these videos when I upload them. Hold on. That's the algorithm right there, ain't it? Nah. Topic of discussion, while we here. Your boy DJ Akademiks. As y'all know, if y'all familiar with my channel, you know I rock with DJ Akademiks as well as Joe Budden. So just like the title said, that's what this is about. They just basically expressing how they felt about the reference track that came out of Drake's from Mob Ties and Ratchet Happy Birthday, which was Vory on Mob Ties and Party Next Door on Ratchet Happy Birthday. I already gave y'all my opinion on that. I already broke down how I feel and what I think happened. But anyway, I'm gonna let you know how they feel. Spin the block.
Timestamp Drake in quite a long time. It does beg the question, why is that now?
So you think that that alludes to the fact that he might have lost that?
The team?
If you're looking at it through that lens, it looks like, hey, somebody that was important in them sessions is not there anymore, and we're not getting that. Why would you fail to get in that bag going against Kendrick? It just don't make sense. And I ain't heard that in a while. And now he's teasing his next project, which is he took a picture with Gordo.
Yeah.
So that says that we kind of getting that same honestly never mind feel, maybe, right? Also, to the people that believe what I'm saying, the Drake that we know to exist, us, not this new Drake. Also, that's weird too. I seen Van Lathan say it was interesting to see somebody's fan base move from predominantly women to like a lot of these red pill niggas.
Is that happening?
Yeah.
That's noticeable.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
It's noticeable if you're noticing. I guess it's like when you see a punch buggy, and then you see a bunch of punch buggies. But anyway, moving on. The Drake that we know had the power to, like, we sat here and tried to guess what his next sound would be coming off of the beef. So we get Sexyy Red. I don't think that gets it done.
Me neither. I didn't expect that. Any idea, you think that song was already done? No.
No.
No. If you listen to it, you hear the beat he used, you hear some of the things he referenced in the verse, no.
Now, I want to give him credit for using the BBL Drizzy beat.
That was clever.
I think he had no other choice in the matter. I think it was getting too many legs underneath it, too popular. It was playing too much. Metro keep popping up somewhere playing it. Yeah, I'm gonna hop on it now and try to own it a little bit, so when you hear it, hopefully it'll be my version, or you'll think about Bad Bitches Love Drizzy, whatever he said it stood for. I was upset that he only rapped over it for, what was it, 4 bars? 8 bars? It was fast. 8 bars in and out. I needed to hear the rest of that. I was also upset that I had to sit through arguably what I think was probably Sexyy Red's worst song. I'll play it.
Don't exist in my iTunes.
Took that out already?
Drake only.
Also, when I heard this, right, like, just for me, it sounds like this was a her lost concept, that 21 should be singing this and 21 should be rapping. That's what it sounds like. And then I had trouble not hearing Sexyy Red as 21 Savage. Seriously.
He slid, man.
That was fire.
He slid.
Cool.
Rap, yo.
I liked it.
It was cool.
Yeah.
I ain't a fan of the song like
I
that.
I don't need to go back to that. Like, I'm probably never gonna listen to that again.
I can just throw that on. Just in the middle of some little, I'm doing a little Drake joint.
But then right after that,
with reference tracks, you're going to be heartbroken because, trust me, and not, I don't have no vendetta against some artists. If the whole game now becomes, did you help this person to write this, or did you do it yourself? There's a lot of motherfuckers you're gonna realize this song is really this nigga's song, and he heard it and he took it and whatever. Anyway, So the mob ties thing, let me play my comment on the Joe Budden podcast and then we'll get into it directly, right? So first and foremost, I had heard really from this stream, and salute to my man Fax and a few other people from Discord. They were like, yo, Vory wrote mob ties. I kind of did a little due diligence. I heard a little bit more rumbling. And I went on the Joe Budden podcast. I think this was right after 616 dropped. And okay. So let me clarify my thoughts on this. So obviously we've now heard, and here it is. If you guys don't know, this is the Mob Ties reference track.
Say, yeah,
that is Vory.
yeah, say, stick to these niggas, stick to these bitches, hire shooter, you ready these bitches, and I'm on my riches. I turn out the bitch. I turn out the bridge. It is what it is, sure. Black Porsche, cause I let my movie fast.
Now, I don't want to get copywritten on here, but what's important to note is that the hook is taken pretty much as is, and then the verses are slightly changed. There's a couple words changed, maybe slight ad libs, but pretty much the core of the song is Vory. Right? And that's the hook and the flow. That's it, right? Drake added some verses. Honestly, not the most spectacular verses, but they were cool. And they worked for the song. And yeah. Now, obviously, number one, I do realize this is still the era where even though the battle, isn't ongoing as people might think it is, people are still using or looking for reasons to down Drake. So people have tried to use me consecutively to try to be like, oh, if Axe says this, Drake's really down bad. And that's one thing. I don't really like that, but whatever. I will also respond to that, though. But based on what I said, and also based on the track that came out, this is exactly how I feel about this Mob Ties reference track. As a true fan of Drake, I was hurt. And I was disappointed. And I'm still disappointed. And the reason why I'm disappointed is not because the record was referenced by Vory. The reason why is because I look at Drake as a hit factory. And if you're gonna, it's a reason why half of these niggas take so long to produce music. Drake is like McDonald's for music. Like, hit. Now, keep in mind, if Drake is fucking 10 bitches a week, he's at courtside 3 times a week, he's in Turks like for 6 months, like, it's impossible that I know Yachty came and told me the story of him writing what's that shit called, Churchill Downs in like 11 minutes. But bro, like, creativity just doesn't come that quick. It just doesn't, right? It takes time to come up with this. So I've, as a fan, and this is just me as a fan, I've realized that, that's why I'm not mad at the Jumbotron shit popping. Yeah, Drake ain't gonna write every record, right? And he's like, if we like that type of Drake, a lot of us want that, and we can't be hypocrites neither, right? The same thing I praise Drake for, I can't get mad at him for. Why do I praise him? I say, yo, Drake, I'm glad that you don't take 3 years to create a fucking song. You know who does? Kendrick and them niggas. Part of that is probably, I'm gonna keep a bop out there. Now, I'm trying, maybe you say I'm splitting hairs here, but I look at Jumbotron shit popping, even Mob Ties, in the same kind of ilk as a lit song, but I'm still disappointed because when it comes to times that Drake got his back against the wall or got a distinct message to send, I expect that to come from the artist himself. That's a fact. I expect that to come from his frustration, his aggression, his just, these niggas, like when I heard, you gotta remember, this is coming after the whole thing with Pusha T. And he's thinking, he's been saying the whole game against him, Jay-Z, now we see Kanye and this and other people. So he's like sick of these. I'm expecting that to be an innate thought. I'm not expecting him to be a person who's picking out of a catalog to be like, hey, what song sounds good that I could put out? No, I'm not expecting that. And that's my disappointment. It's not the fact that the record, because the record ain't that lyrical. The record ain't that lyrical, just to be very clear. It's a
All right, y'all, there you have it. And yeah, I pretty much, Joe and Akademiks pretty much said my sentiments exactly. Like, it's pretty much how I feel. It's mixed feelings with it. Like, I am a true MC, and I am to the core. Like, so you know, this does it messed me a little bit, but that's only if that would really happen. I still really don't think that it was how people make it turn out to be. I don't think he wrote a whole entire song and then Drake just said the whole thing over again. I could be wrong, but I can agree. Like, certain tracks like Emotionless, always timestamp tracks. If it come out that he had help on any of those, that somebody had to write it, and it's actual proof, then the way I feel about Drake, all the GOAT situation is simply over, and he got to know that. And at this point, you good enough to make hits, Drake. You've been winning for a long time, so get off the mind of making hits now. Like, just rap, bro. Give them an album of you really rapping like that. Don't ask for no help. Don't get nobody to do no hooks for you. None of that, bro. Because as you can see, everybody trying to break you down. You can't keep having them come out with these reference tracks because it's getting corny. Like, for real, it's getting corny. And like Ak said, everybody. I even said it myself. Everybody got reference tracks. Everybody. That's a fact. Now, however, what parts they keep and what they don't keep, that's on them. But they definitely have reference tracks. You hear me? Like, so this is why I can't really agree. So we can just agree to disagree because I need more proof. But however, if all this keep coming out, it's getting real ugly for you, Drake. So those but you gotta come back strong, man. All the honestly, never mind, summer vibes is cool, but it gotta be more gritty. It can't be colorful no more. Well, that's all I had to say about it. That's how I feel. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how y'all feel as well. As always, love each other. Till next time, yours truly, Heartbreak.